Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You are watching a Next Generation HDTV production.
Damn, what's up with you, man?
What's up, baby?
Out here kicking it, out here kicking it.
That man trying to get these bitches going, been ready to have fun for the night, man.
Man, absolutely, absolutely. We're out here doing it.
That's right, representing.
Donnie, what's up with you, man?
Well, I mean,
We on the internet, man.
We sitting here enjoying the festivities, man. I mean, this one here spent 10 years, man. We got yearbooks, banquets going on, man. I mean, this how kids do it, man, all day and all night.
All the time, Pop, what's happening with you, man?
You know what I'm saying? We glad to be another year gone down. We count them up. This 2014, looking at 2015. We come there?
Well, with you, man, we got twin. What's happening with you, man? Captain C, CG. What's up with you, man? Got the ladies. How you doing? Back around. How you doing? Same to you. What up with you? Twin, what's up with you, man?
What up, man?
Out here kicking it. We out here kicking it. What's good with you, Zilla?
What's up?
Bartender back here, man, pouring it up.
Man, what's good with you, man?
What's up with you, D-Ross, man? Just set the camera, man.
You already know, man. It's a king affair, man. We gonna do it to the end.
Popping bottles all the time, man. That's how we do it. Yeah, I'm just kind of tripping out. What's up with you, man?
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? We up here doing this thing right now, man. Celebrate this whole Christmas time that we're gonna give away these toys to these young players. You understand what I'm saying? This is King shit, man. We got our LA chapter right here.
LA in the building. What's good with you, man? What's good with you?
Just looking, man. It's all good. Nothing but love, man. That's how we do it, man. All right, my brother.
What's up with you, man? Didn't get to shake your hand yet, man. What's up with you, man? Doing a little video. All the time, man.
Good to be a king.
All the time. Shoot, you heard it. Next Generation TV, man. We out here at the Banquet, making it do what it does. Incredible. I'm gone. Saying King Newman, what you back there making, man? Man, I ain't never seen that at a party before, man. This is another first. So if you see it somewhere else, you know where you got it from. Let's see what that's looking like. You see it first, the first ever King's Fishbowl. You see it somewhere else, you know where you got it from.
Try not to be too long-winded. I believe I know everybody here, but in case I don't, I'm Shug, President King of Cali, Sacramento chapter. Basically, this is our third year for the banquet. The whole purpose of the banquet is a lot of times we go places, you may have to hear my voice, you may hear Donnie, but for the people you see up here, there's a lot of people behind the scenes. So basically, what we wanted to do was bring everybody here, kind of fellowship, everybody gets something to eat, and then afterwards we'll kind of do an award ceremony to kind of recognize some of those people that really do a lot of work behind the scenes that you guys may or may not know about. But one tradition that I wanted to start before we get things going is the African Swahili tradition, where when you call out the name of a fallen soldier, we pour water into a plant because water represents life. So after you guys say a name, I pour the water. We'll all say Ashe, which is basically Swahili for be with us. Because we're brothers from now until. So we will go ahead and get that started. You guys call out a fallen soldier's name. I'll pour the water. It might take us a second to get the rhythm, but I know y'all can do it. King Canoe, RQ. Wait, one time for that.
Takes us a couple extra beats.
First name I heard was King RQ. For the libation was King RQ. Everybody say,
Mr. Nobody.
Sashay. Mr. Nobody.
King Cool.
Cool.
Nigga Night.
Nigga Night.
Solo.
Solo. There we go.
Lebo.
All right, now what does Ashe mean?
Be with us.
Be with us.
All right. Let's say no more. Go up. I too.
Okay. All right. So what we'll go ahead, you guys give us a couple minutes. I know you guys are probably starving. We'll go ahead and break the food out. But we'll say grace before that. Also, give a round of applause for yourselves. Appreciate everybody being here. Give one more round of applause for our brothers from LA. Shout them out as well. So anybody want to lead us in prayer, and we'll go ahead and eat, and then we'll get on with the festivities. Be real quick. Basically, this will be the first year we kind of started a yearbook, so you'll kind of see one passing around. Actually, this year's more of a photo book, but basically what we want to do is capture each year, so 5 or 10 years from now, we'll be able to go back and we'll look at a photo book, and we'll be able to see how it's evolved. Hopefully next year we'll be able to section it off by chapter, kings, queens, and if somebody wants to purchase a page, then they'll have the opportunity to do that. If you guys want one, this year is basically at cost, which was $30. Next year, as it gets more advanced, what we want to do is build in maybe a $5 or $10 cushion, and that'll just be to cover the cost of the banquet and whatever awards. We're not really trying to make any money. More than anything, we're just trying to preserve our history. So you will see 1 or 2 of those books floating around. Feel free to look at it. If your picture's not in there, it's either because I couldn't find one clear enough, or there wasn't anything available for 2014. So that's kind of the story behind that. We'll get that going. You got to do it. Beyond all of the time and don't always get recognized. People don't know about it, so we want to bring some of those people to light. This particular brother, we probably chop game, man, at least 2-3 times a week. All of my bad ideas, he usually gets to hear them before you guys do, so you guys get some of the good ones. Like I said, works hard, never really asks for much. Never really takes any credit. Where my brother twin at, Ronji? So just a small token to show, our appreciation. If y'all don't know, the brother, he's in on shirt designs, barbecue, just about anything that you could think of. Twin is behind the scenes. I really watched the young brother grow, evolve, watching organization, different things come up. Used to run from the microphone. Now every now and again, the brother might spit a couple verbs and adjectives. So give a round of applause. This next brother you want to call up, every time you see a grill, he's not too far from it either. He's always calling, asking, do we need any help? So we can get Captain Sky to come up here. phone call away, never really wants any credit, is my man Zilla. Come on up here, Zilla.
First one, y'all. First one.
The next person, they're a little more out front. They very seldom get any credit or ask for any, but they're always willing to help and do their part. Miss Whatever, please come on up.
Happy birthday!
The next brother I'd like to recognize, basically met him through the internet. He took some interest in the Kings. We kind of had a lot of dialogue back and forth. He finally came out last year to our softball tournament. Really good brother. As a president, your first prospect that you have as a president is always near and dear. Basically, you guys probably know we number our prospects, and that number never starts over. So this brother has the, the honor of being prospect number 1. We got Shadow, come up here. Shadow recently put together a closing drive that was successful. We really put a lot of emphasis on our new people to make them start and complete projects, and he definitely did that, so we want to recognize him. Next brother made the road trip. We were in LA not long ago. We had some issues with prospect number 4's bike. He was busy, but he still took the time out to make sure that we knew somebody where we can get the prospect's bike fit. So we can have my man Blue from LA come up here. Oh, If it wasn't for this next brother, none of us would really be here. He gives me the pleasure to speak to you guys. Lets me and all the presidents, all the members really be involved. He's the voice, the face. I'm a D. Horgan. Sometimes we call him Donnie. Okay, this last one goes to, everybody knows Sacramento's really big on having our Sergeant at Arms around us at all times. When my main Sergeant at Arms isn't there, he has the unfortunate task of following me around. Most people know I'm kind of boring, but he's there. I got to be honest, so where's my man Cowboy? Formerly
Sorry.
A president is really rendered useless without his board. A president is really useless to some degree without his board and without his membership to support him. So at this time, I'd like to take the time to recognize my board. This first brother, it was in 06. Actually, I've known him since high school. It was around 05, really. I just happened to see him at a party. Hadn't seen him in a while. We just got to chopping it up. He was like, man, I got a motorcycle. I was like, man, me too. I just bought one. He said, I got a club. I was like, I'm not so sure. But basically on the strength of the brother, I came to his house where we used to have our meetings. We sat down, we chopped it up. I wanted to be the sergeant at arms, but the brother made me the secretary. Which was probably the best thing that really happened to me because I got a chance to learn the rules and see how things go on. Got the actual chance to put some bylaws together. So at this time, I'd like to recognize KT. About recognizing people in the organization who have crossed state lines. So basically we have a white crown if you cross state lines twice, a gold one 4 times, and then when you get up to the 8, you got to talk to Mr. Smiley. He got his own thing. He's the boss of that. He's on a whole nother level. I tell him he's not a human, he's a robot. But my brother KT has crossed state lines 4 times. So we have this gold crown crown.
Next year, you're not done. So get ready. Y'all ain't ready. Get ready for next year, man. For real.
This next person, I remember they were a kid saying, I want to be a king, I want to be a king. I wasn't really sure. So after wearing me down, I said you have to do 3 things. First of all, to be a king, you got to be a man. Second of all, you got to handle your personal business and take care of your family. And third, I say you cannot live and eat off of my name. You have to establish your own. And I think he's done that. That's my son.
Creative. Woo!
Also to show that he lives and eats off of his own name, he also has crossed state lines 4 times, and he pounded into Canada this year, so he also gets a gold ground pounding award. Okay, this next brother, I call him my big brother. He always keeps it real with me. Even if I don't want to hear it, he'll let me know what it really is. I can always go to him for my honest opinion. He doesn't just watch my back when we go on events. He checks up on me on my personal life and my whereabouts too. I like to call him my Sergeant at Arms, D. Ross.
Woo!
But this brother was on me like, man, you gotta get a motorcycle, you gotta get a motorcycle. He's also, man, my brother, my advisor, Grand Hustle. Come on up. I know my brother doesn't really drink, so I did get him some cider. And I would also give him the Bel Air. He can set it on his van on, and hopefully he can know that he's appreciated. He also crossed state lines 4 times, so he gets to go around pound the cash also. This next award, sometimes like you come across somebody in your life and you just feel like this person is just a little different. You know, they just had that vision, they acknowledge the box, but you know, they still are able to live with, you know, within the outside of that box. Every year we do an award that we previously called the King of the Year. This year I changed it to Hand of the King. This brother was helpful in so many ways, has done so many different things. You know, he's young, he's upcoming, along with the incredible Shadows, Cowboys. These guys are our future. So I'd also like to present the Rose to Nino. Woo! Nino! State lines twice, so he gets the white ground pounder patch. Last year, our King of the Year was Captain C. This year is Hand of the King, so he has a special patch with 2014 in it. So I'd like to recognize Nino at the 2014 Hand of the King. This next brother can do anything he wants to. His latest job, this brother's taking it so seriously. He's bossing me around, everybody else. We all know him, love him, he's loud. Part of this award is as his clubhouse manager. The second part is for him not coming and shooting in anymore. Captain Steve. This last person, I'd like to recognize. Take business, the conference calls, the text, the group text that just go on and on and on. She never says anything. Sometimes I get that look, but she never says anything. So I would just like to say to my wife, I love you. You and only you have the power to forge the signature of the Son, and you are proof that God made me be a woman. Come up and give me a hug. just want to thank you guys, because just because I want to talk doesn't mean that you guys have to listen. So hopefully, I take that role very seriously. I try to prepare, bring you guys good information, and hopefully entertain you guys and make you guys feel like you are appreciated, because there's an old saying that you can't save time, you can only spend it wisely. And if you guys are here and doing this king thing, that means you have made some sacrifices and you've taken some time from somewhere else. So I just like to thank you guys for giving me the honor to be up here and speak with you, and then I'll turn it over to D-Hawk.
Good job, man.
Good job. Hey, why don't we give Suge a big round of applause, man? Woo! Anytime a man is stand up here and shed a tear in front of you guys for his life, that's a real man. You know what I'm saying? And he gets at you guys, and you guys don't get back, and he still get back at you. So the man puts this together on his own. His ideas is so worldwide that we will never probably catch up. I mean, he has a special language he'll say to you guys, I still don't understand it. So, and that being said, I know that Captain Sky, as well as Donnie, and Flipside, I think they crossed some state lines.
Fireworks, Captain Sky didn't go.
And then Donnie and Flipside went to...
They get the White House.
They get the White House. Okay, we'll recognize you guys too. Don't think, the man has a lot on his plate, so don't think we didn't forget anybody. We're not gonna never forget anybody.
4 is gold.
So we went 5.
Well, come on.
Come on, Flipside. You just said 3. Fly by. Come on, Captain Scott.
Hey, did you go to Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's what I said, Oklahoma.
Yeah, he went gold.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma. Let's give him a round of applause. Where Captain Scott? Here we go. There's no hot dogs back there. Good. There you go, Captain Scott. All right. In closing this out, we're coming up on our 11th year. Excuse me. Hey, quarterback here. You guys in the back that don't ride bikes, give me 5 minutes. We coming up on our 11th year, and things are going to be totally different coming in 2015. I know you guys are looking forward to going to Atlanta. We'll be there. Seattle. We'll be there. Arizona. We'll be there. Las Vegas. We will be there. Fresno. We will be there. LA. We will be there. Sacramento. We will be there. And the Bay Area. We will be there. Now, it's gonna take all of you guys, including the Queen of Cali. This thing moves as a unit. We have 4 or 5 chapters, but we're still at one. I don't want you guys to get so far into your chapters that you don't feel you're connected. We're still connected. Come May, if you don't know, I'll just let you know again. We have rekindled the relationship with the Magic Kids. That is our brother club life. We will be passing out patches in May at the hotel for the backdoor fight. And Mayweather.
Yeah. They went there. Yeah.
will put that on at the hotel and recognize that bond between us and them. We also don't want to forget the brothers we lost in 2014. As all you guys know, the year ended up being hard at the end of the year. We lost Kalu, one of the original dedicated members. Never be forgotten. No way, shape, form, or fashion. We're going into 2015. We want to take them brothers that we have lost with us. We're putting together some patches to recognize those guys. We will have dates to recognize those guys. And as a unit, we need to move and visit those guys' families. Because we don't want them to forget about the kids in Cali. We want to always uplift them because when they hear most of them, they think of their loss. We want to continue to carry that on throughout the eternity of our existence here. And that being said, just get ready for 2015. A lot of changes. We're going to really push it and make it happen. Let's just enjoy the toy drive. And we got some special drinks. What they going?
That fishbowl shit, man.
This goes back to Lil Fields putting this together. His horizons is so out there. We all looking for a change to keep it exciting, and that's part of the change. You know, when you come to a Sacramento party, you never know what to expect, whether it's ladies on stage, or whether it's drinks, or whether it's things that light up, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, those are the things that we're taking heed to move our team further. And we really appreciate that. So let's all just get together, have a prayer, everybody touch somebody before we close this out, and just enjoy this tour bus.
Thank you.